what inspired me to come today is the fact that we are at a very treacherous crossroads, if you will, in our country where the value of women and other human beings is being diminished. So what inspired me to come today was just to come and be a part of this great gathering, because in many ways it gives me strength. It gives me strength.
I think it's important for us to express solidarity with all the issues and topics that are of importance to women.
Yeah. Last year, my favorite sign was "Strong Women." May we be them, may we know them, may we raise them. And I think that that's really a critical thing.
Why wouldn't you be here today?
Yeah.
This is amazing, and it's so important. I have 2 daughters, and I am looking forward to a world where they get to be more included, treated with better equality and more humanity than I grew up with, which was even significantly better than what my grandparents grew up with.
Why are you marching today?
Well, just in solidarity to a movement that I think is saying we need to go a different direction in our country, in our state, and locally also.
What brings you here this morning to the Women's March?
Well, we're here fighting for all kinds of things, and for me specifically, I'm focusing today on healthcare and our planet. And I was here last year with my children, and we're back again this year, and just it's a great sense of community to have everybody out.
So why are you here today?
You know, I am here because I am here for women, for women's rights, for human rights. You know, in this day, in our country, in this time, women are tested every single day, and they are challenged to even exceed, to be who they are supposed to be. And what I would like them to do is to learn to speak truth to power. I would like them to lift up everyone, men, women, all human beings, so that everyone has an equal opportunity.
In Nevada, we still have women making less than men for apples-to-apples jobs.
Yeah.
And if we can get women to have pay equity with men, we will drop a significant number of families off of social welfare. And that would be amazing for children, for our families.
So what brought you out here today?
You know, listen, being dedicated to equal rights is more than just words. It takes action. You got to be deliberate. You got to show up. You got to be in the moment. You got to be there fighting for it. So it's important for me to be here.
What would you say to young people that say that their voice doesn't matter? I mean, you have kind of the low turnout with some voting. What would you say to them?
Wow. You know, I have 4 sons, and obviously, you know, I don't have daughters, but I speak to my sons about this exact same issue. And you know, the truth of the matter is, regardless of whether you think your voice matters or not, you have to speak up. You can't stay silent. You can't stay quiet. You know, as the old cliche used to go, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. And so you have to continue to speak up and fight for your rights, struggle.
It's going to be the year of the women rising up and running for elected positions, because this is all across the country. More women are standing up to go ahead and run in races that they never thought they would ever try.
You know, whenever anyone finds their voice, particularly on issues that are important to us all, I think that's a critical thing. I would say, I hope it is the year of the woman. I think it will be the year of the woman.
I'm excited. You know what? This is a new day, and I don't want people to vote for me just because I'm a woman. It's really more about my skill set.
As a woman running for governor, it's very difficult. There hasn't been a Democratic governor in 20 years, and there's never been a woman. There's only been one teacher, and that was Governor Michael Callahan. So I think I bring a different perspective that will really allow me to build a community at the same time as I'm working at looking with people.
So why did you want to run for office?
I've always had a desire to serve my community. My background is in science, and I pursued a career in science doing service in the ways that I could with that degree. And now I'm at a point in my life where I want to be a part of the community service, so I'm showing up.
What would you say to women considering taking the plunge or just starting out, maybe running for elected office?
What I learned is that I had to keep a really thick skin.
Okay.
You have to have broad shoulders to serve in public life and take the slings and arrows. And I really encourage other women to take up the cause.
The research shows that most women need to be asked, and so therefore I ask women to run.
This is your life. The people that we elect have a huge effect on our personal lives, on our health care, on our reproductive rights, on our children's lives. And you need to be part of the solution. Obviously, you need to be registered and ready to vote and an informed voter. but also it's women who are going to change the world, and we have to step up and take a chance, put ourselves out there, and get elected to office.
Show me what a feminist looks like! This is what a feminist looks like!
So a lot of women out here that are holding signs seem like they're getting pretty fired up to possibly run for an office.
Absolutely.
What kind of advice could you give them before they started on that very important journey?
So the first thing that's, I think, really important is that you have a really solid understanding of why you're getting into elected office. There's a lot of different ways to make a difference. You know, we need more activists, we need more nonprofit managers, we need ethical and conscientious people in the business world who are making the world a better place. So think really hard about what is it about elected office that is appealing to me, and then just make sure that that foundation is really solid. Once you know that you've got that in place, go for it. There are so many great opportunities, and we need more women to run.
The money is always something hard because women still in campaigning raise about 80 cents on the dollar just like we're paid. That's what has to change.
I never envisioned going to college, but I was going to be good at whatever job I chose to take. And that is a message about work ethic that we should have. Whatever job we have, do it and do it well.
Democracy is not a spectator sport. Our form of government requires participation, and that's why today is so important, and that's why being involved is so important. And what we need are more women's voices at the table. I mean, certain issues get neglected when women aren't represented, and so the more women that are there, the better the equation works.
We are the resistance working for social justice, equality, and fairness without exception.
Our democracy is at stake. Our humanity is at stake. Truth is at stake. All of those things are at stake. And when we talk about strategy, register and get people out to vote. We have to vote in numbers that have not been seen since 2008. We've got to do that. And that is the only way that we can really save the soul of this nation.